everyone. I'm Savannah Palacio.
And I'm Courtney Revolution.
And welcome to The Homecoming Queens.
Every Wednesday on The Homecoming Queens, we will have another one of our besties from the reality-verse to tell us what it's like to have been on TV and have the whole entire world, that's you guys, know their name.
The full episode of Homecoming Queens is available on our Homecoming Queens YouTube channel, or you can listen to us on your favorite podcast app. Rate, review, and subscribe. Come on, guys, you know what to do.
Today's guest is our very own Parker Abbott. You may know her from season 4 of The Circle, where she catfished as her daddy, Paul. Listen,
Go Paul.
That was one hell of a strategy. But before we get into all of the things that are revolving around Parker's orbit, Savannah, what's going on with you, girl?
What's going on with me? Ooh, what is going on with me? I don't know. Honestly, last night I met up with a sneaky link.
The sneaky link, girl. What's that like?
Sneaky.
What's a sneaky link? How do you define a sneaky link, Savannah?
Someone that you're just like hooking up with, but like, you know, like sneaky link hours. Like,
what is that? What are the sneaky link hours? Is that like 12 to 5?
I think, I'm kind of like an old lady and I like to be in bed kind of early. So, but like mine is like 10 to like 2 or something.
Okay.
Like, you know.
What if it's like 1:50? You getting out of bed like 1:50 a.m.?
Like to leave their house?
To leave your own house, to go there. Or are they coming to you? Do you go to the sneaky link?
I never allow them to come to my house. I don't like when guys know where I live because men are weird.
Y'all heard about the panty thief a couple episodes back, so not surprised.
Men are weird.
Interesting.
So I always go over to like someone their house.
You go over. You don't host. You visit.
I visit so that I could leave whenever I want, and I usually sneak out when they're sleeping.
Really? You don't even let them. You don't give them like a tender like, I'm leaving.
Fuck no. What?
Okay, wait, Savannah. I'm interested in this process. Okay,
I'm like, gotta go bye.
Are you
Thanks.
the type of woman that brings like an overnight bag? Well, you're not staying overnight, right?
No. It's like if I'm comfortable with someone and like we've gotten like there, yes, I'll bring an overnight bag.
Okay.
But if it's a sneaky link, like how it was last night, it's just like someone I met, sneaky link, you know.
In and out.
In and out, literally.
Jesus.
Anyway, what's going on with you, Courtney?
Pause. Nothing. This podcast, no. I saw Backstreet Boys recently. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum.
I love that.
I didn't have a sneaky link, but I did see the Backstreet Boys recently.
Oh.
And it was a lot of fun. And they all still sing really, 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 really good. And something interesting that I didn't realize was like, so when we were younger, Brian was the leader of the group.
Yes.
But it is very clear that AJ is carrying the group nowadays. And his mic was on.
I saw them like 2 or 3 years ago at like an event, and they were amazing still. I had a great time.
Get down.
Yeah.
Get down. Hey, everybody. Yeah. You know what's interesting, Savannah?
Everybody. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I had a moment.
Streets back. All right. You know
I'm
what's
here for
interesting?
it.
I went to the Hollywood Bowl for the first time.
Okay.
I don't like going to venues that don't serve liquor. But also as an adult, I understand why they don't serve liquor. Because do you know how many fucking adults I had to watch be carried out of the Backstreet Boys concert?
Really?
The other night? Yes. They were only serving like wine and beer and like little they had one canned margarita that was like 14%. They were literally carrying bitches out of the Backstreet Boys concert the other night because old ass millennials like me were getting their lives a little bit too hard. Even I was mixing. Girl, they didn't have liquor. I had a little Fireball shot. I had a couple glasses of wine. Then I had like a Bud Light seltzer, girl.
You are a tank.
Girl, you had to take what you can get before the call comes on.
Oh,
before the call comes on.
1,000%. I mean, that's a little embarrassing for them. If
Not that reference.
That's a little embarrassing, dude. I mean, I don't think I've ever had to be carried out of somewhere. I have definitely been stumbling my way out of somewhere and into somewhere. But I have never been like the type of bitch that will like take my shoes off, have to be carried out. The shoes are staying on. I don't care if my feet are bleeding.
There were women being carried. They were ready for this moment since pre-pandemic.
I hope they're okay, but that's embarrassing. I hope they're good.
There's no music artist that you would get that lit for?
I don't think I could let myself get so lit to the point where I'm like unstable in that sense.
Next, Nikki, I need to go with a squad of like 15.
Okay.
3 of y'all is carrying my black ass out of there. I done waited too fucking long.
I'm leading the way, so people.
You've got a flashlight.
I can make way, but I'm not carrying this.
We'll have to bring Mike. We'll have to make sure Mike comes because
Mike,
getting flung over someone's back.
Mike could carry you with one bicep.
I'm gonna get so obliterated at the next Nicki Minaj show.
Okay, I'll be there with you.
Thank you.
We need Mike to carry both of us.
Just
like this.
No, Mike's gonna carry us and be like, well, who's gonna carry me? No.
Oh my God.
But literally though. Aw, so we had 2 very different experiences, but both were fine family fun.
So much.
So much.
So much fun.
Well, speaking of sex, is that Parker right here outside?
Oh, I think I smell it.
That's not even a good segue.
No, like a good sex smell, you know?
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
Not a good sex smell?
No, you know, like her perfume, what do you mean?
Listen,
open the damn door. Get Parker.
Is that Parker's perfume we smell?
Ew.
Are those the pages of a memoir turning? Do you hear that?
I hear them.
Let's bring her on in.
Help us bring Parker home.
Let's bring Parker on home.
Come on home, Parker.
Come on home, Parker. Are you like me and wish you read more books but never seem to find the time? Yes? Then you'll love Audible too.
Audible's wide selection of audiobooks means there is something for everyone. From bestsellers and new releases to celebrity memoirs, mysteries and thrillers, motivation, wellness, business, and more.
You'll discover exclusive Audible originals from top celebrities, renowned experts, and exciting new voices in audio. As an Audible member, you can choose one title a month to keep from their entire catalog, including the latest bestsellers and new releases.
All Audible members get access to a growing selection of audiobooks, Audible originals, and podcasts that are included with membership.
I listen to Audible while I'm out and about, and the book currently getting me through my commute to the studio is One Day I Shall Astonish the World by Nina Stibb.
Let Audible help you discover new ways to laugh, be inspired, or entertained. New members can try it free for 30 days.
Visit audible.com/homecomingqueens or text homecoming queens to 500-500.
That's audible.com/homecomingqueens or text homecoming queens to 500-500 to try Audible free for 30 days. Audible.com/homecomingqueens. Let's welcome home Parker.
Parker!
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for coming on in.
Of course. Anything for you guys.
Parker, I just want to say, when I saw you on the show, we're just going to get right into it.
Let's get
When
right
I saw you on the
into
show, I cackled, and you know this. I cackled, I giggled, I thoroughly enjoyed everything that you brought to the table.
That makes me happy.
Like, what is memoirs? Annoyingly, I know I bring this up every time I see you and you're like, let it go. I can't. I just think that it is the most iconic thing ever because it was very honest.
That makes me really happy. That makes me really happy.
What the fuck is a memoir?
Yeah.
And then you got blocked.
Yes. Not my best moment, for sure.
Girl.
Yeah.
But it was still a moment.
Exactly.
Even when you got blocked, I was like, fuck Parker. But I was cackling. Like,
Yeah.
you went,
I feel like there was no shock there, to be honest. Like, there really was no shock.
but it's okay.
Yeah. Going in, I think I was a little naive and I underestimated the game. And I think I just wanted to, like, have fun. So when that moment happened, I was like, what is that? But I didn't process, like, I should be strategic and think it through a little bit, you know? Yeah.
It's a learning experience. Going on TV, watching yourself back, there is a lot to gain from it. And I think regardless of the outcome, you delivered. You were so
that makes me
entertaining
happy.
and you were so honest. You know, I think like there's something to be said about so many people go on TV and try to be someone that they're not. Parker was just herself and you were so fucking funny. I was genuinely sad when you got blocked because I wanted to see more of Parker. I wonder, do you think that you went in, like going in as your dad, do you think it was a mistake?
I think it was definitely a mistake because I know I'm not a strategic person. I think I was doing something to like set myself apart. But the second I was in there, I was like, oh my God, I messed up. And it's funny because they actually cut out a lot where I made even bigger mistakes than the memoir thing. I remember there was this one moment where in the group chat, I put hashtag titties and tequila. And right after I was like,
Parker.
I don't think my dad would say this.
Not titties and tequila, Parker.
Titties and tequila.
Titties and tequila.
Yeah, but I immediately regretted not going in as myself, and I was a little too deep in at that point. So I couldn't be like, hey guys, never mind. You
should
know?
have pulled like a Sean season 1. Like, let me
Yeah,
reveal my
have.
true self and va va voom, I'm Parker. Titties
I really
and tequila.
should have. Yeah, I was a little confident in myself though, because I was like, no guys, like no one knows I'm a catfish. Like it's fine.
Meanwhile, even our asses at home, like, now they gonna get her ass.
I was just waiting. The clock was just ticking down for me. I was like, oh, Parker.
Yeah.
No.
Talking about, oh, Parker, damn it.
The more it went on, the worse it got. So
You know what's interesting, Savannah, that you say about Parker is the fact that she is herself, and she's so funny because when we met recently, I just met Parker, like literally just met Parker a few weeks ago. That was the first thing I thought was like, this girl is hilarious. Just right off the bat, Parker's just
hysterical.
Is it like
that
whatever
makes me
comes
so
to
happy.
mind, you just say it?
Yeah.
I value that about you.
I'm a very honest person. And I think going in, I didn't change myself at all. I wasn't trying to change for the camera. I just was totally myself. So yeah, I know. Yeah, we love that.
She was like herself in Paul, which is why it was the problem.
Exactly. It didn't fit the face, you know?
Yeah.
Would you do a different catfish if they asked you to come back?
No.
No, you would be yourself.
Absolutely not. Yeah. If I was ever asked to go back, I would definitely be myself.
You know what I
don't think I
think?
could pull off catfish.
I think if you went in as yourself next time, they would underestimate you because of what is memoirs, and then
100%,
bring your ass
100%.
to the end and win it.
100%.
Exactly.
Could you imagine if
the circle?
what is
Did you
memoirs
hear this?
won? Could you imagine, Parker, if you
Oh
won
my
the
God.
circle?
Oh my God, that'd be iconic.
That would be really iconic.
That'd be very iconic. That would be an iconic moment for sure.
I would live for that moment.
Yeah. Or all three of us could go in together.
A throuple?
That would be
We have like
a
the
throuple.
triple bunk beds. The three of us in a bunk bed.
That would
What do
be
you mean?
iconic.
We'll just cuddle. You don't want to cuddle?
I'll cuddle.
I'm down for a good like 3-way cuddle.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little spoon
Quick
moment.
spoon. Yeah. Would Courtney be in the middle?
Yeah.
I'd be in the middle.
Okay, cool.
Yes, thanks,
Yeah.
guys. I appreciate it.
Like a reverse Oreo type situation.
I'll
Exactly.
take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. A nice
Yeah.
little cream moment.
Exactly.
Oh.
I feel like that's a good
Wait.
mix. Oh wait, that's
Wait.
I mean that too. I don't know.
Hold on, pause. Well, Parker, since you left the game so early,
Yes.
we felt that there was more that the audience in general needed to know about you. So we
I
wanted to sort of
agree.
give you the floor to sort of answer the question, well, who the hell is Parker? Especially outside of Paul. Who the hell is Parker?
Okay. I feel like I'm really how I portrayed myself, like just sorority girl, loves to go out. I basically am just a college student. I was in the middle of like doing classes and then I got the call.
Wow.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drop out. I was like, this is a lot better than being stuck in Alabama, but I'm currently getting my criminal justice degree. I really want to do something with like FBI or CIA or something like that.
That's where you're from? You're from Alabama?
I'm from Miami.
Oh, you're
but
from
I went to
Miami.
school in Alabama. Yeah,
Oh,
so I'm
wow.
originally from Miami, went to school in Alabama. But I don't know if the FBI is going to take me after this. They're going to see the memoirs and be like, never mind.
You could go undercover.
Yeah, you could
That's
be
what I'm
like a
saying.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith moment, you know?
I'm down for that moment. That'd be hot.
Yeah,
Criminal
totally. I could
justice.
see you pulling
yeah.
it off.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, I'm just a student right now. I'm just taking classes. I feel like my life isn't really too exciting, to be honest.
Parker.
Yeah. She's a smart girl.
I'm gonna say, like,
Yeah,
that's
proud of
interesting
you.
to me. There are people that probably perceive you as like, girl, college what? And you
Yeah.
were actually working on a degree.
100%. Yeah.
Are you gonna go back to school out of genuine curiosity?
I'm still in school
You're
right
in
now.
school?
I'm still in school. I think like coming
Look
off
at
the
that,
show,
y'all.
look, I did have my moments. I have my ditzy moments for sure, but I'm a lot smarter than people like perceive me to be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna graduate soon, get my degree. So
and then what?
Yeah.
What? Not even to like skip 50 interview questions, but I'm already like in the groove. Okay, so what you gonna do after school?
Yeah.
I don't know
What's the
about that
plan?
one.
I literally turned to the guidance counselor already. Like,
I know.
okay, so Parker,
Yeah.
I
You're like,
see
are we
you're-
doing grad school?
Like what's gonna go on? Like, what are you gonna work at the CIA? Are you gonna be a secret agent? Like,
Yeah.
you know, what's gonna go on? Are you gonna go undercover? Like, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love like, what's the show? It's like, I love crime shows,
Like
especially
CSI and stuff?
Yeah, like CSI. I grew up watching CSI, so I've always wanted to do something with that. And my minor's communication, so I just wanted to work in communications within the FBI. But you know, I don't know if they're gonna take me now, but that's kind of still the plan. I still want to do that even after the show and everything. I still want to have a career for myself. Even though people don't think that about me, for sure. Like, they see me, they're like, dumb little rich girl. But, like, but I have a lot more going for me, for sure.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I
We're
love that.
peeling
That's
Parker.
I know.
Like an onion.
Layer
You guys
by
are gonna getting the exclusive.
Yeah, I like literally didn't know that about you at all. And still in school.
I love that. I love that she's still in school because I feel like so many people drop out and then they think like, oh, I've made it. I can just move on with my life. And absolutely, I think like it's easy to stereotype you, especially because of your edit on The Circle.
Yeah.
And I think it's great that you're still in school, you're still pursuing like bigger things, but you know, you're still in the reality TV sphere.
You're in the thick of it.
Exactly. I think that a lot of people, honestly, even I thought like after the show, I'm going to drop out and be an influencer, blah, blah, blah. But it's not like that. It's not that easy, and it's not what it comes out to be. Like, I still want a degree. I still want more for myself. So, yeah, but I think a lot of people have that, like, false perception, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Of, like, I'm just never going back to school. But, like, I still have higher hopes for myself. I want my own career. So.
I love you, Parker, because you are work hard, play hard, just like the rest of us.
Exactly.
Yes.
Everything done in moderation. You can still be the party girl. You can still do your sorority things and get your degree and then go on TV and shake your ass and get blocked.
That's
like,
what
you know
I'm
saying?
Exactly.
You can have it all.
Especially the shaking ass.
Yes.
And the titties.
Yo, me and Parker was shaking our ass a couple weeks ago.
A little too
At
hard.
the Survivor finale party, girl. We was turning on up, girl.
Oh my God, I randomly ran into Courtney. I remember you said hi to me and I was so drunk I didn't even realize. And then you come up to me and I was like, is that Courtney?
And I don't come up to nobody. But you had walked past me and I was like, I know I'm bugging, but I was like, that kind of look like Parker. And then you had like turned to the side. I was like, that is fucking Parker. What is memoirs? Get over here.
What is memoirs? Come here right now.
Stop over there. Oh my God, Parker.
Oh my God, yeah, I saw you. I was shook. I was like, is that Courtney?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Wait, so now since the show has aired, do you live in LA? Have you lived in LA for a while or?
So I lived in LA. I've lived a crazy life. So my freshman year of college, I actually dropped out to work in LA. So I worked for Caitlyn Jenner's cosmetic company actually. So I worked there for about a year. And then I went back to Alabama for college for about 2 years. And then I got the call for The Circle. So then I moved back to LA right after.
Did you audition for The Circle or did they reach out to you like, oh girl, you're beautiful and vivacious. Please be on our show.
Yeah.
I wish it was like that. No, so at the time I was applying to a bunch of reality shows. It kind of started because I applied for Love Island as a joke, but I actually got a bunch of interviews for a bunch of different shows and The Circle was one of them. But like that's the one I was most interested in.
Really?
Yeah, I just really wanted to be on reality TV. It started off as a joke though. I was like, my ass is never gonna be on TV. But then it happened. But I applied like everyone else. I went through like Casting Crane, all of that. Answered the 60 questions.
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel like you are someone that is made for reality TV. Because you're
agree.
just like
For me,
just there,
For me, it's something extra. Like you can find a young lady that's like a Parker in a club, but you're smarter than the average bear. You're an open book and you like to have fun genuinely.
Yeah.
Like you get what I'm saying? You can always smell it on someone when it's like fake. Like you know what I mean?
100%. You really, really can. And I think that's why at the end of the day I got casted. And when I went in for my intro, they really liked me because I was fully me. I was like, look, I'm just here for fun. I know there's a chance I won't get on the show, but like I still want to I'm just going to be me and see how it goes, So I was really shocked when I got the call, like, you're starting tomorrow. I was like, really?
Jeez.
Yeah.
So Parker, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
How have the DMs changed since the show came out?
Oh, what's crazy? They haven't changed that much.
Were they already popping beforehand?
They were already popping beforehand. I'm going to be honest.
Girl, they've been popping.
like Jiffy Pop on the stove.
I will say, though, I have hooked up with a couple like really hot guys who I definitely wouldn't have if I wasn't on the show. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Blue check mark or just hot IG?
Blue check mark, baby.
Ooh, they verified. They verified,
They're
y'all.
verified.
They're verified.
They're verified. Yeah, but other than that, I don't think the DMs have changed that much, to be honest. It's mostly just like, are you doing porn? Where's the OnlyFans? That's basically about it. But it's always been like that.
they always ask for the OnlyFans. You're like,
OnlyFans reached out to me after the show.
Really?
They reach out to you?
What'd they say?
They were like, girl, get on our platform. And I was like,
I kind of support that. I'd subscribe.
I support sex workers, obviously.
Yeah, me too.
I just don't know if I could be one. You know?
Yeah, I feel.
I'm on Netflix.
You could only have on Netflix.
I can't just like be a sex worker.
You know what?
You don't have to sell like porn on OnlyFans though. You can do like behind the scenes content.
Yeah.
I feel you can do like things that you wouldn't normally like post on your Instagram. Like, okay, so like you post a photo on your Instagram, right? But your fans, like the ones that really, really love Courtney, want to see like how he got the photo. People that are learning to try to do what you're doing are going to be like, how did he do that? You know, what's the process like? And so you can post stuff like that. I know as a woman, like I have a lot of friends that just post bikini pics and they make hella money.
I gotta get my bikini too.
I think 100%.
Yeah.
I think there's a
silver.
false perception around OnlyFans where it's like porn, but like you could just post an Instagram picture at the end of the day.
I think that's because of the majority of people that were first are on OnlyFans, and maybe the majority of people that may still be on it. I don't know. I've never been on OnlyFans. This is just a guess.
Ooh, clear it up, girl.
But I think maybe a majority of them started off that way.
Yeah.
And so that's like the perception that we have of it. But I feel like you can be whoever you want on whatever app.
I agree. I think with OnlyFans too, it is a way to just like, you know, be in contact with fans or whatever and like get to know people a little better. Like, I don't think it has to be just like nudes.
Like spread
I
your
mean,
ass
shit,
and here's a video.
I support the nudes. If I was
support
on
the
there,
nudes.
I'd do
Oh.
full videos, you know?
Oof.
But like,
Oh, would you?
I feel like once I get more of an audience, I'm definitely going to do it.
Really? Is that like on your bucket list, would
It's
you
on
say?
my bucket list, you know?
What are some other things on your Parker's wildest I need to do this bucket list?
Oh my God.
Good question.
Yeah, like,
This
I'm
is a
curious.
good question.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're making me think.
Oh, girl, use that brain, girl.
You know what? This is tough because I feel like I live that every day. I'm more just like, I'm someone that's like, I do things for the story. You know what I mean? So like, I don't think I have anything necessarily on it because I feel like I do it every day. You know what I mean? How about you guys? I want to hear.
What's the wildest thing you've done at your age thus far? Because you still have so much life to live.
I do. I'm still
Parker.
very young. I just turned 22. Like, just turned 22.
That's mind blowing to
Yeah.
me. I was
22
a
on
monster
TV.
when I was
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, like I was still like falling out of bars. and-
Actually, no, wait, I wasn't because it was during COVID. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. Oh, wait.
Because how old are you? You're what?
I'm 26.
26.
I turned
I'm
26 in
30.
March.
Yeah.
I just started paying
I'm
for
a
my
March
own.
baby too.
Are you? Oh,
We
wait,
love a
what's
March-
your birthday?
March 31st.
Wait, I'm March 17th. Wait, so you're in Aries.
I'm in Aries. You're Pisces?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh,
yes.
of course you are.
But I feel like so much, like people say that Aries are like loud and stuff. And like I'm very much like loud when I like need to be. And so I feel like for a Pisces, like people think like I'd be like emotional and like soft and like crying and
Yeah,
stuff,
that's-
which I do, but behind closed doors.
yeah, not in front of
Silly.
people though.
Never in front of people.
No. I feel you. I think honestly, I think Aries are a little bit more like emotional because I'm emotional as fuck. Like I own up to it. I'm a fucking crybaby.
That's good though.
Yeah, well, like for example, when I left the circle, I was hysterically crying. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, no, like I was such a little
course.
crybaby. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not into astrology to that extent. Like
Me
I don't know
either.
details. I just know like you know some things.
You know.
If that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
I know like what I need to know for myself, but I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you what like a Capricorn should be like.
I have
You
no
know what
idea.
I mean?
I have no idea.
I don't even
cannot
know
tell you
where that
either.
is on the
They're like,
astrology.
I'm the same.
they're like structured, keep things organized. They're very like down to earth and realistic.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Are you a Cap?
Okay,
No,
astrologist.
I'm a Taurus. I just know a lot
Oh,
of
yeah, that's
Capricorn
right.
men.
Yeah,
You know.
Oh God.
I'm friends with a lot of Taurus men.
They're stubborn.
You're so lucky.
I've talked to so many
You're so
Taurus
lucky.
men.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, they're stubborn.
We just know
They're
what
Well,
stubborn.
we want.
dating a Taurus and dating a Taurus man and being friends with a Taurus man are different. I dated
Yeah.
a Taurus too.
Okay,
for
how
4
did that
years.
go? How did that go?
It actually went terribly. He cheated on me.
Oh, God.
At EDC and then got chlamydia and tried to convince me that he got chlamydia from taking like a pill. And I was like very naive back then. That's what I'm saying. Like
Savannah.
Parker's 22. I was very much naive.
What the hell are you talking about,
So
y'all?
He was like, yeah, like I probably got it from a pill or something. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. And then I like, you know, I obviously like went home and I was like, how do you
like,
get
chlamydia, pill.
chlamydia? And then obviously you can't get it from a pill. Oh my God, I was fuming. I was fuming, babes. And
You
then
fuming,
I broke up
babes.
him. And then I broke up with him. And
Good,
then
I'm glad.
I was like, deuces. And then I went
glad.
back one more time just for a little. And then I like
Look, straight
I
up,
got
that's
out.
what you
I got
gotta
out.
do.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do.
I just had to get like a one last time. He was already. He had taken his antibiotics.
yeah, we love some chlamydia cock.
I am sad to say that a few months had passed and I had a weak moment.
That's
and
okay.
then but then after that I never went back. I truly closed the door on that. And then now he's you know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something a little mean, but I guess
I always support mean. I'm gonna be honest, but maybe don't listen to me.
I mean, is it mean or is it just the truth?
It's just the truth.
It's just the hard truth.
It's about your delivery, darling.
Yeah.
And the choice of words that you use.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that now he's dating a girl who very much looks like me.
Ooh.
Probably because he has a type.
100%. That's
you
always
know what that's
happens.
like. You know what that's like.
100%. That's always what happens.
Because you're half Asian.
Yes, I'm half Chinese. Yeah, my dad's side is Chinese.
He's an Asian baddie.
Yeah, right. We love a good Asian.
Shout out to the Circle for bringing more Asian people because I felt alone for a long time.
Yeah.
I did. And then they brought in Jackie Jing, thank God.
I know, love her.
And this season they gave us 2.
Yeah.
Probably because it was AAPI month, you know, and they were like, let's just give this to them.
So let's plan ahead.
Exactly.
To that I say thank you.
We love you, Ling. Not a lot of people know I'm Asian though. No one guesses it. Everyone thinks I'm Latina because I'm from Miami. I
didn't know that until you said that to me.
Yeah.
I could kind of see it. I mean, you see Paul.
Yeah, he looks Asian. So he's giving Asian vibes.
I got Paul is giving heavy Asian vibes.
He's giving heavy Asian, you know? Maybe not me as much, but he definitely is.
Paul's a handsome man though.
I can't comment on that one.
Paul's a handsome man. I think, you know, I saw him. I was like, okay, that's a handsome man. And then that hashtag titties and tequila might have made me think otherwise as well. But
I don't know what I would have thought if I was the second one. All of a sudden, Paul said.
Well, it's funny because I talked to my dad after everything happened. Obviously, he was the first one I called when I got kicked out. And I was like, I didn't know what memoirs was. He's like, I don't know what memoirs is. What is that? And I was like, thank you.
You're like, that's why you're my dad. Like,
yeah. I was like, thanks to Dad. He like really made me feel better about the whole process.
Yeah.
Also, too, what was really crazy is like, I watched you guys, you had this experience of meeting somebody after. It was so crazy. It was insane.
It's a lot because only like we are gonna understand like what happened within the show. Like, you know what I mean?
You can't understand it unless you're there. Like I watched it and then I was like, oh, haha, like whatever. And I went and met John and I was like, oh my God, like it was crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's hard. Okay, as an audience or like as someone on the cast, when you look at like all the comments, you know, after the show comes out and every like, you know, it's very evident that people forget that like we're people too. But it's easy for us in the circle to forget like, oh, there is a person on the other side of that, right?
So easy.
Yes.
So that feeling resonates with you when you're like watching the comments and you're like, like if only they knew. If only they knew, right?
And if we said something, then our whole stuff will be messed up.
Exactly.
Unless it's on the Homecoming Queens podcast. Make sure you rate, review, and subscribe.
Exactly. We only spill the tea here.
Only. Now, Parker.
Yes.
I have a question.
Of course.
Who's your celebrity crush and why?
Oh my God, celebrity crush. You know who I'm like in love with?
Who?
Like, okay, I have 2. So I have 2. One is, have you guys seen Grey's Anatomy?
Yes, of course.
Jackson Avery. What's his name? Jesse Williams.
Yes.
Don't get me started.
I love
Don't get me started. So this is a funny story. So when I was in the UK, when I left the circle, I hooked up with this guy. Oh my, he looked identical to Jesse Williams. That's the reason I did it. No. He's gonna see this. No, but seriously, he looks so much like him and he's like exactly my type. Like he's my biggest celebrity crush ever.
Really?
He's gorgeous.
He is so hot.
And then,
do you still talk to this guy?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Occasionally. Yeah. Occasionally. Nothing crazy though. But he is really hot.
Well, girl.
Oh,
I'm glad you got
he's
some
hot.
of that.
I mean, if he looks
British
like
guy.
Jackson Avery, does he have a McDreamy or a McSteamy available?
I know, right? I'm gonna let him, I don't know. I'm gonna ask. After this, I'm gonna call and be like, do you?
Be like, hi, I just talked about you on a
hi.
podcast.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's up with you? And then, so I have a girl crush as well. Mine is Francesca.
Ooh!
I honestly, like, I'm very straight. I wish I wasn't, but like, I'm in love with her. I think she's the most beautiful girl ever.
Yeah.
I'm in love with her.
Have you met her?
So I saw her at a party. I couldn't talk to her. I got too nervous. Francesca,
we
hit
need
me up,
you
girl.
and Parker to go to brunch.
Yeah,
Call her.
please.
She has a swimsuit line, right?
Call her.
Yeah,
We
she
need you to
does.
model in the swimsuits and get
That's
your
what
bag.
I'm saying, girl. I'll show my titties. Please.
Parker, is there anything that what wouldn't you do on TV, Parker?
What? Sorry.
What did you do on TV?
What did I do on TV?
What wouldn't you do on TV?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm a little drunk.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Honestly, straight up anything.
Yeah?
If they told me just get naked, I'd be like, I'll do it. I'll do anything, to be honest. I'm a very open person.
But for a check.
Yeah, we gotta have
For a
a
check.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest though. This is one really bad trait about me. Like, it should be for a check. I'll do anything for free. I own up to it.
You are a reality TV professional.
The
you
thing is,
ask me
I'll,
to check.
No, I'll do anything for free. Seriously.
Keep your money.
Someone could be like, do this for free. I'd be like, okay.
Parker said, save your money, invest. Don't spend it on me.
Exactly. I was like,
Parker.
no, do you. I'll just do this
No,
for
Parker.
free.
You aren't. I'm going to tell you why you're not going to want to do that. Because you
Please.
can make a lot of money.
Please.
Yes.
Because you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And,
Parker.
we know you have a lot of it, but wouldn't you like to make it yourself?
100% I
With
really
your
would.
own titties?
Yeah, with my own
Okay, so do it.
I know. You know what it
I
is?
want you to use your titties for good, but get the bag.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The titties deserve the bag. You know
The
what?
titties deserve a couple bags.
They do. Like a couple. More
Like a couple
than that.
Birkins.
Like Birkins.
Birkins?
Yeah, Birkins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Birkin
Maybe-
bag boobies.
So don't sell
100%.
your titties short.
Exactly. Maybe some Chanel. I love some Chanel.
Oh, Chanel's good too. Yeah, I love Chanel.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I think I'm just a very nice person. I don't want anyone doing that. I'm like, no, it's fine. But like,
Parker, listen, you are 22 years old. You have done a Netflix show. You have a bit of a platform.
which is wild to me. Yeah.
You have so much time to grow that platform. And when it's titty time, girl,
Then it's
them coins are gonna rain on. Don't you be
Exactly.
doing no shit for free. Girl, them days is
Make it
over.
rain and clear it out.
You a
Make it
TV
rain,
queen now,
clear it
girl.
out. And
You're
let's
part of
get it.
pop culture. That's how you have to look at it now. You're part of pop culture now, girl.
I know,
You ain't
that's
gotta
so
be doing
crazy
shit for
to
free,
me.
girl.
Yeah.
Never.
They need to be paying you to come to Miami to come to the club.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree.
10 G's.
Didn't you say you
Starting.
might go to
Starting.
Miami? You might go to Miami today?
I might get flown out to Miami. I can't I can't give all the tea.
Okay.
I can't. It stays
Tell us.
private.
You have to protect that part of the tea.
I have
We
to protect
respect.
that part of the tea, but I might be getting flown out tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I come? Can me and Courtney come? Yeah. We'll be in the back. I don't know if anybody saw, but I posted a video with Courtney today where I was doing a dance and he was in the background. You will literally be in the front and me and Courtney will be in the back.
Just,
Exactly.
just hyping you up.
Background
Honestly,
dancers.
I'll be like, send the PJ. I'm bringing 2 friends.
Yeah. Oh my
We're
God,
on the
please.
way. Quick TikTok.
Parker,
You understand me.
what is it like being flued out? Is this
Flued out.
That's what I'm calling it. That's
Okay,
what the
cool.
city girls call it.
Okay.
City girls.
Getting flued out. Is this something that you do normally? Would you allow any man to be like, you know what, I think you're beautiful if they have a stable job and they're normal
Normal.
to fly you out? Because I don't know what that's like.
I don't know
How
what
does
that's
that
like
work? Do they just
either.
say, girl, meet at Santa Monica Airport.
Meet at Burbank.
show the fuck up at Burbank and get on this plane. You would do that?
It depends on the guy, I think. Like, you know what it is? I don't care who you are. At the end of the day, I have to vibe with you. If I get
Yeah.
a really
Facts.
good vibe and they're like, let me fly you out, I'm like, okay, cool, bet. You know? But like, I wouldn't do that for any man.
Because like,
Yeah.
what's the point of like spending? Okay, first of all, as a girl, you have to get ready, so that's a lot of time already. You have to do your hair, makeup, pick an outfit, and then get there. Bitch, fuck, I'm tired by then. So
know,
then,
it's
by
a
the
lot.
time, exactly, and by the time I get there, I don't want to be wasting time with a boring guy, regardless if you're an athlete, a musician, an actor, a model, whatever it is. Like, I want to be able to make sure that I'm enjoying the time that I'm spending with you. So if you're like boring or bugging or something, I'm bye.
I agree with you. I think like I'm someone, I have my own money. I don't care who you are. I don't care how many followers you have or what you're known for. Like if I'm not vibing with you, I'm not gonna go. I'll be like, nah, I'm good. You know? But like if it's someone I vibe with and like it's cool, I'm down. Fly me anywhere.
I feel
I'm not
that
picky.
though. It's about connection and you have to feel safe with the person and etc.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying, 100%. At the end of the day, it is about connection, but also too, like, I don't really care about that. I want to vibe with somebody. I don't want
Yeah.
to waste my time. Like Savannah said, as a girl, you got to get ready. You have to have everything prepped. It's a lot. It's a lot harder. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Yes.
Okay, so Parker, in your ideal man, what are
Yes.
like the 3 things he has to have? It could be physical or not physical.
Okay.
Because I'm sure they want to know how they can win Parker.
I'm going to let you guys know. So first off, I do have a guy type. I love like dark hair, dark eyes. I don't like my blondes. I'm gonna be honest. Not a fan.
Me
not
either.
a fan.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I'm like a tall, dark, and handsome
Me
type
too.
of girl.
I'm the same tall, dark, handsome all the way. Like blonde and blue eyes kind of freak me out. I don't know why.
I am a sucker for green eyes, though.
Green eyes are pretty.
If you have green eyes,
I know, but like dark hair, green eyes. Like,
Yes.
you know, that's
Yes.
That's a
gorgeous.
killer combo.
That's gorgeous.
It's over. It's over.
I just hooked up with a guy with dark hair, green eyes.
Ooh, is
not-
there anyone from the reality verse that you've hooked up with?
That was him.
Oh,
I don't want to give his name because he.
Okay.
I don't. You
Don't-
know.
What is
I don't want to give that ego
What
boost.
show is he from?
Should I say it?
you can take the show.
I'll say it. I don't even care. It's too hot to handle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I love my reality boys. Not gonna lie.
You know what?
But he's really hot.
We should have guessed that it was someone from Too Hot to Handle. No offense.
I
I
feel
don't
like
think I'm
that's your
fucking
brand.
anybody from the circle. I
Get him again for me.
literally. Oh, that's funny.
don't know. Yeah, and then I will say, so I need a guy who's very secure. I've dealt with a lot, like my ex and everything, very insecure, very insecure. I need someone secure, knowing if I do my thing, they can handle it. Like I need
Yeah.
someone to let me shine, but not hold me back. Does that make sense?
Parker?
Yeah.
You're preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
I agree. You got to be
yeah.
able to be secure in yourself and know
100%.
I'm Parker the superstar.
Exactly.
Okay, when Parker goes out and does Parker, you got to know that Parker coming on back.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
gonna be a little drunk and a little wobbly.
Exactly.
But that's why your ass is there to catch my ass before I hit the floor.
But she's loyal.
Glory
But
be
she's
to
loyal.
God.
Yeah, but
Right?
she's loyal. I don't
feel
deal.
that.
I don't deal with cheaters. You know what? Straight up, I've never cheated. Like I'm a very guilty person. I can't lie for the life of me.
I can't lie to people that I love and people
Me
that
too.
know me because I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
like you can look into my eye and just know they can read me. So it's like I've never cheated because I would literally throw up if I had to tell someone.
Not throw up.
I'd be like,
She said throw up.
I would throw up. Like I would throw
Yeah.
up. I would have trouble getting it out because I would feel so like bad.
I'm the same way. I would just openly be like, he's like, what are you doing today? I'm like, well, I just cheated on you. I don't know.
Cheating you.
Yeah, cheating. How about you?
You know, just leaving it someone else.
What you up to? Yeah, so I will say that. I'm trying to think of one other thing. You know what? I feel like those are the two main things. Also, too, I will say I need a guy who's kind of obsessed with me. Usually,
Okay.
yeah,
Amen.
Yeah.
My dad always told me, and this is coming from him, and he cheater. Okay.
Now.
Whisper
So,
it.
Now.
I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, I mean, you look at, okay, there's a lot to unpack there. But anyway, yeah, he was a cheater. And so my dad always told me that it's important to find someone that loves you and not to find someone that you love, which is kind of sad when
100%.
you think about it. But yeah, it's important. I want someone that's obsessed with me. Not
the
crazy
same way.
obsessed, but I want someone
good
that
amount.
Not crazy
Yeah.
obsessed, but like
Obsessed, but keeping you on your toes.
Like
you know?
Yes.
Obsessed with
Yes.
keeping you on your toes.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Because, like, I know a lot of people, in my opinion, so, like, they always say, like, I need a guy who's a little more obsessed with me than I am with him. Like, when it's the other way around, it never does me well, you know? So, that's what I'm saying.
I get attached easily. I'll be like,
Same.
hi, what are you up to? Hi, what are
I
you
don't
up to?
know
Hi,
about
what are you up
I
to?
don't know about y'all, but literally, like, after 20 minutes of meeting someone, I can tell where this is going.
Period.
No, I don't know if it's an Aries thing or what, but, like,
You have good intuition.
I have very good intuition. Like with my
Yeah.
ex-boyfriend, for example, I knew within 10 minutes we were gonna date. With like guys that I've talked to previously, I know whether it's just talking or hooking. Like I know, you know,
It's
Yeah.
that spark.
it's a spark. I feel
I
it in
feel
my
like
boobs.
when you know, you know.
It's true.
You know.
When you know, for sure.
It's so funny. Parker, I want to go to Miami with you. We have to go. I didn't know that
Are
you
you
were
flying
from
out
there.
with me tonight?
Well, you know, me and Sammy went to Miami and we fucked shit up.
We need to go.
But before she was pre-baby.
Pre-baby.
You know what's so
Yeah.
funny? I ran into
Pre-baby.
Sammy the other day at the Grove.
Really?
Yeah, with her and her baby. And I was like, I was with John, actually. Me and John went to eat, and then we ran into Sammy. Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
so sweet.
I wish I would have seen it.
Oh my God, she's so cute. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
I kind of fell in
yeah.
love with her, to be honest.
Same.
yeah.
Same.
Parker said, I'm ready to propose.
Yeah, I'm ready to propose. I'm ready to fucking be that baby's stepmother.
You are silly, Parker.
Let's go to Miami.
I'm ready to go to Miami. I could go right now.
I've never
I'll
been
go
to
right
Miami
now.
I'll
before.
literally go right now.
We're bringing Courtney.
We're dragging him
Yeah,
there.
we're
Not dragging me to me, amigo.
Dragging him.
We have to
You
go
would
to Miami.
thrive. You would thrive.
Courtney's coming to Miami.
He's coming to Miami.
He's coming.
Yeah. That's a planned
Jeez.
trip. I will say I love it there, and it's like So I'm from a suburb of my. She's joking. I'm sorry.
No, you're
sorry.
literally fine. You're literally fine.
Yeah, so I will say I'm from a suburb of Miami. It's called West End. So it's about like 40 minutes outside Miami, but it's nice because Miami's overwhelming.
Yeah.
So it's nice to kind of get out of it, but go in. Like in high school, I grew up going into Miami and Fort Lauderdale, and it was a lot of fun.
Love that.
Yeah.
I've only ever been to like Orlando.
I feel like
We gotta change that.
I love Miami, but
Miami's great.
I understand. I feel like a lot of
overwhelming.
Miami is old and saggy.
Oh.
Like you walk
It
around
is.
and you would think that you were gonna see. Okay, I mean, like I'm
Hot
not
gays and Speedos.
exactly
It ain't
nice
that. It ain't
asses.
that.
We're hot gays.
I was ready to see the cute little boy butt cheeks.
Yeah, where the ass is at?
And I was ready to see all the hot women too, because Miami has hot girls, and I want to see some eye candy. Wait, I love looking at beautiful girls. Okay,
Me too.
Who doesn't? Sue
I
me.
know.
And all I saw were sag.
It's true. When you go to these
Sagginess.
clubs, straight up, it's just sugar daddies. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, that's a good thing for most girls, but I have a
yeah.
fear of old men, so it doesn't work.
Why do
But,
you have
like,
a fear of old
Not
men?
fearing the
I
elderly.
don't know. I don't like old men. They scare me. Like, I know, even if an old man came up to me and was like, we don't have to fuck or do anything, just take $10,000, I wouldn't do it. I'm like scared of them.
But you're doing shit for free.
You know
Parker,
what?
you better take 10 G's.
Yeah, you're going to sit me down after this
I'm gonna
one.
snatch that old man money and disappear into
But
the night, girl. Period. Thank you.
Period.
Bling, bling, bling.
But it is really true. You go to Miami thinking you're going to see all these beautiful people. It's old man.
people.
It's old.
It's like a retirement.
It is.
It is.
It's beautiful, and the drinks are strong. The water is warm. It's a
Gorge.
beautiful combo.
Yeah.
But yeah, there aren't as many young people as you would think until you go into like 11 or Story or like
Or like
One of the
Live.
hot
Yeah.
spots.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, growing up there was really funny too, because like obviously I'm still very young. Like before the circle, I just turned 21. So
Damn,
I
Parker.
had an Australian fake ID. I almost got arrested everywhere I went. Like
Parker.
yeah, I'd have to use a fake British accent because I don't know how to do Australian. So they'd be like, "Where are you from?" I'd be like, "Oh, I'm from Perth, Australia. Thank you."
And they're about to perk your ass right in the back of the squad car.
I almost got arrested.
why
I had to hide.
didn't you just get a UK ID?
I don't know. I was feeling a little like risky, and I was like, I kind of want to be Australian. They're hot, you know.
My fake ID was literally from my state.
Oh no, I
My fake ID, I had multiple. My mom
She had 'em ready.
My mom found my first one and then cut it up, so I had to order a second one. And then I think I got the second one taken away at a bar, and so
Yeah.
then I got a third one, and then that one lasted me until I turned 21.
yeah.
But my first two were from like some random state, like Michigan or something.
Idaho.
Yeah, some random state. Don't even remember.
Wisconsin.
Couldn't even tell you. Couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, I always had like crazy ones. Like I had one from Canada. I had one from Australia. I think, where else did I had one from Quebec. Is it Quebec? Yeah,
Quebec
that was
is
a
in Canada,
that was a
yeah.
Canada one. Yeah,
Quebec.
Quebec. I had to like it was all in French. I just always wanted to be like, you know, spicy.
International.
Yeah, I wanted to be international.
I feel like that's also kind of smart though, because like the bouncers here are trained to like recognize like fake IDs from
Yeah.
like here. Like
That's why I did it.
I don't even know what an ID from Canada looks like.
No.
Yeah, I
so.
wouldn't.
No, yeah, it was really crazy.
Jeez.
Almost got arrested multiple times, but like it's okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is? Oh wait, did we already ask what's the craziest thing that has happened to you?
What is the craziest thing that's ever happened to you,
Do you
Parker?
mean like sexually, or like do you mean like in any
Any
experience?
way, sure.
I'm trying to think. I've had some very crazy like sexual experiences.
Share those. This the
this
part
would
where
love
the share
to
it
hear.
on.
I would love to hear
Table is
it.
open.
This story I keep private. This one I keep to myself because it is so disgusting.
Oh, girl.
Ooh, I'm
It
here
is.
for it.
It's like it's a little graphic. It's a little disgusting. So
Perfect.
Should I take a sip before?
I think
Yeah.
you should. I think we should all take a sip because it's really
Cheers.
gross. I've never
Cheers.
told this anywhere.
Ooh.
Cool.
All right.
So this is my sock story. I think this is the craziest sexual thing I've ever done.
Okay.
So basically, I hooked up with this guy. Still kind of hooking up with him.
Oh.
Yeah, I met him in Alabama. He's like a YouTuber.
Fun.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber. I'm really into him. So anyway, we hooked up, whatever. But it like wasn't. I was like, it was good, but I was like, I could do more, you know. So I went to this other guy's house and we were hooking up, and I can't believe I'm telling this.
I love it.
And it like hurt to like do anything because you know as a girl we get sore.
You're sore.
It hurts. It hurts after a while. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't fun. So I was like, cool, just put it in the other way. Let's do
Yeah.
anal.
Yeah.
You know, love anal. Big anal girl. Big
Fun.
advocate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we did that. He like, you know, finished.
Okay.
So I was so drunk at this point. I was like almost blacked out drunk. I got back to my sorority house and I felt it like
Yeah.
coming out.
It was seeping out.
It was seeping. So I, in my drunk state, I shoved a sock up my ass. Shoved a sock straight up my ass.
You said, girl, I don't have the time, bitch.
No, I was like falling asleep. I was like, whatever. Mom, I'm sorry. Dad, I'm sorry. So I put it up there. And then I woke up in the morning, don't remember anything from the night before.
And you're like, wow, I got a sock up my ass.
I went to the bathroom and I was like, what the hell? What's
said,
happening?
Not a sock in my hole.
I pulled it out. Didn't even realize I did it. I think that's a crazy sexual experience I've had because I was like, whoa.
Whoa. Out of all the things to put in your ass to soak it up, you put a sock. Like, I'm wondering in your drunk state why your first reaction wasn't to do what your body normally does and push the other way.
She was tired.
Yeah.
Or like a tampon,
she
maybe,
she
if you're
was
going to
falling
choose
asleep.
to go
It was survival mode.
It was. You know, I was in a sorority house too, so we were in like dorm rooms basically.
Oh,
so
right.
I had to like do a walk to the bathroom, and I was like, I'm not doing that, you know?
Oh, I feel that. Because then you have the big bathroom with all the sinks and all the stalls and stuff, right? Yeah.
It was like a public bathroom, so I was like, I'm not gonna.
I've stayed in one of those.
Have you?
Yeah, when I actually worked in DC, when I was working on the Hill, I was able to stay at my sorority house out there.
Okay, what sorority were you in?
I was in AZD.
What is that?
I was in Alpha Zeta Delta. It's pretty much like here and in the South.
Oh, okay. But that's like a southern thing? Okay.
Yeah, that's where they're bigger. What sorority were you in?
I was a Pi Phi.
What is that?
Yeah, see, it was a Pi Beta Phi.
I've heard. I think I know, yeah.
I think it's different at every school.
Yeah.
But go on. Sure. So your sorority house was the same way. It was like public.
So this one it wasn't my sorority. It wasn't at my chapter. So I was staying at a different chapter's house. And so there was no one really there. There was no one at all there over the summer. It was weird. They like rented out the rooms over the summer. And the bathrooms were like, not scary, but they were just like not comfortable because it feels and looks like a public bathroom.
Yeah, it does have that feeling for sure.
I could kind of understand why you would shove a sock up your ass.
The story of the strategic sock.
It wasn't even like a normal sock. It was like a fluffy sock.
Parker,
not this Christmas sock up your ass.
That's all I had. That's all I had. Because when I go out in Alabama, surprisingly, it gets cold. It's cold, so I would wear big fluffy socks. So I just shove it up there.
Did you tell the Alabama YouTuber guy that you did this?
No, I would never tell him ever. I don't really talk to guys after I hook up with them. I just block them. Him I didn't block. He's cool. I will say he's really great. He has a good personality, funny guy. Yeah, but I wouldn't tell him like, hey, by the way, hooked up with another guy and shoved a sock up my ass. You know what I mean? I don't think that would go over well.
No.
Maybe he'll hear this and now he'll know.
But you're like, what the fuck?
No, he won't hear this. He'll be fine.
I don't think so. Let's hope not.
Lordy.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yes.
I can't say that I've ever met someone quite like you, Parker.
Right?
I like you. I like you.
That's why Parker had to come on the podcast.
Yeah, I love her.
I literally came out from the Survivor party and I was like, you know, I have to come on the podcast, Parker, period.
Yeah. You know what I will say? So, like, I didn't know what to expect from people from the circle. Because, like, you just don't know what you're getting. Like, you know, you have no idea. And, like, with you guys, I had very high expectations, and I feel like you even exceeded that. Like, seriously. Because I literally love you guys so much. You guys have the best personality. The second I met Courtney, even though I don't remember meeting you.
It's okay. I know. We were both drunk. It's okay.
But, I got the best vibes ever. I remember leaving and be like, I love him. I told you when I met you, I was like, I need to meet Savannah immediately.
He was screaming about you to me. I picked him up. He's like,
I was like, oh my God. I said, I met Parker and she showed me her nudes within like 10 minutes of meeting her. She's great. She has to come on the podcast.
He was like, you would love her.
That's my drunk personality trait. When anyone asks me, do you want to see my nudes?
That's literally what it was in the middle of this bar. Survivor fans surrounding us. Parker's like, oh yeah. Here, girl, let me open up the snap real quick, girl.
I was like, 1 second.
I respected it.
Yeah,
I love
respected it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. You know, I think it's beautiful that you can be like who you want to be and find your people. You know, I'm really happy that you did this circle, and I'm happy that it brought you here to our podcast.
Yeah, I'm so grateful.
Listening to your sex story, it makes me feel like I need to have crazier sex.
In Miami, we'll get a sock up your ass. You know?
I hope so. Fuck, 2.
A soft, fluffy one.
Exactly.
Period.
She has to beat me 2 fluffy socks.
Can't, y'all, with these plugged up butts.
Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough moment for me, for sure.
Parker, let's cruise this episode into our game.
Let's do it.
We have a game that we play every single week called Friend, Bestie, Dead to Me, which is basically our version of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
So
I love this.
Bestie is Mary, friend is like the...
Fuck, Marry, Kill, basically. I get it, yeah.
Okay. So the 3 people that we have for you
oh my God.
are Joey Sasso, Brew, and John.
I'm gonna kill Brew.
Is
that the game? Is that the game?
That is the game.
Okay, cool.
So Brew is dead to you.
Brew is
Why?
dead to you.
So
Why is
no, Brew is like one of the best people I've ever met. I think after the show, immediately we clicked like this. Like he has the best personality ever. He's just such a genuine person. But I will say, like, comparing him and John, for example, me and John, we've had history and we've like clicked very well. And I really consider him like kind of like a brother to me at this point. So I can't do that to John.
Oh, I feel that.
So I love you, Brew. I have to do it. I'm sorry.
Aw, poor
Immediately
Brew.
Brew's done. So bestie,
Hey.
I will say is Joey.
Okay.
I met Joey literally a couple weeks ago, but literally we got so close so quickly, and we went to Vegas together for a couple
When
days.
I saw that, I literally screamed.
Yeah.
I saw that on TikTok. I was like, I was telling Joey, I was like, oh my God, come to dinner. Then when we went to Saturday, I was like, come to dinner. I'm going to hang out with Parker. I met her the other night. She seems cool, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw y'all like right after that. I said, so glad Joey met Parker.
I will say, so like, again, going back to the whole circle thing, you don't know what it's going to be like when you meet someone. I didn't know what it was going to be like when I met Joey because I saw him on TV, the exact same, the best person I've ever met. We actually met because he picked me up from a party because I was having a really bad night. And he picked me up and made sure I was okay.
He
Yeah.
is.
He is. It was like 3 a.m. He's like, I'm not letting you call an Uber. I'm dropping you home. And I honestly just want everything amazing for him. He deserves all the success that's coming. Like, he's so great.
I agree, Parker.
So he's bestie. John is friend. John's friend, for sure. Yeah.
Wait, so you're killing Brew.
Killing Brew.
Joey is your bestie, right?
And John is your friend.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
John's a friend.
You go
What am
next.
I doing?
The same.
Oh, this is hard. Okay. Oh man.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
I don't really know John, but I loved John on the show. And I met him at the rap party, but like Parker said, we were all kind
We were
of drunk.
all drinking.
yeah.
So I don't remember a lot of it, but I do remember him being very sweet.
Yeah.
Brew, same situation. I'm gonna have to make Joey my bestie because I've
Yeah.
known him the longest. And, you know, Joey and I go way back.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
No, you know, I remember coming home, you know, after the show and like, you know, really struggling, and Joey and I, you know, I was struggling again last Thanksgiving, and I remember him and I like FaceTimed and stuff. So
He really always has like everyone's best interest, and like he's one of the most genuine, amazing people I've ever met.
I think I'm gonna do Joey as my bestie because I've known him the longest.
Hey.
Brew as my friend because I met him for a little longer than I met John.
Yeah.
And then John as dead to me because I
Bye,
don't
John.
know him. Sorry, John. I don't know him that much, but no hate to you, John. Still love you. Would love to get to know you. You can move up in the ranks.
Yeah.
Not
You
move
gotta
up in
work
the
your way
ranks.
up.
You got to work your way up.
You gotta be
this.
Brew.
Okay, so for mine, bestie is gonna be Joey, obviously.
Yes.
He's good people, always been good people since the day we met. Icon. For friends, I will do Brew because Brew said that me and Shuby were 2 of his favorite circle players. And I thought that was really,
Brew.
I was shocked when he said that. He was very nice. And John will be dead to me only because that's the last option. But we did agree that the circle is a wild fraternity at the bar at the rap party. So that moment is not forgotten. No. Period.
Yeah.
We got you.
We got you. We got
Bye,
you.
John.
It really,
He's dead.
it really is like a house full of debauchery when we all get together, is it not? Like
Always
a
chaotic.
mess.
Always chaotic.
A mess.
Next rap party back at Rocco's.
Oh God.
That's my thing
God.
because
I don't know if I can handle another rap party. I need to.
Parker, you know
Girl, that was your first
you know the next season
one.
gonna come in like 5 minutes, so you better get ready, girl.
Yeah.
It's about to pop up right now.
Girl,
Oh
next
my
week,
God.
season 5.
Yeah,
We already know they
literally.
coming.
I need to
literally.
prepare myself and learn how to handle my alcohol before that comes.
Girl, because they gonna be looking for you, girl.
Oh my God, I
They gonna be
know.
like, Parker! Season 5, Parker!
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, hi.
You better get ready, girl.
Well, Parker, thank you so much for coming onto our podcast. You were such a joy to have
Yes.
and to meet sober-ish.
Kind of. Yeah. A little bit.
But that is it for the show. Thank you so much for watching. Parker, where can our audience find you?
So the only platform I do is Instagram. So you can follow me at Parker Abbott.
Wait, Parker, you have a TikTok as well.
So I do have a TikTok. I don't really use it too much, but y'all can follow me. Maybe I'll post some more.
Please follow Parker,
It's
y'all.
Parker, but with 3 R's. Don't forget that. 3 R's. Abbott. Parker Abbott. 3 R's.
Parker.
Follow her so she can
Abbott.
make some money.
That's what I'm saying. And I'll let you know when I drop the OnlyFans link.
You're going to want to follow her for that link, people. All right.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have an OnlyFans, but you can still follow me on Instagram and YouTube, all that good stuff. All of that good stuff. I think I'm thinking about shafts or something because I was like, shafts?
Oh,
Not shaft.
I mean, after this
Anyway.
conversation.
Anyway, Parker's got my minds in a bunch, but my @ is @SavPalacio.
Jesus. Okay. You can follow me on Twitter and TikTok @Court Revolution and Instagram @Courtney Revolution. And you can follow this podcast @Homecoming Queens Pod on Instagram and TikTok.
You can watch episodes of our podcast on our Homecoming Queens YouTube channel, or you can listen to us on your favorite podcast app. Rate, review, and subscribe. Come on, guys. You know what to do. Love you. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Homecoming Queens is part of the Eve Podcast Network and a Forever Dog production. Executive producer, Tracy Soren. Engineer, producer, and editor, Clementine Yost. Theme song by Will Pitts. Cover photo by Stephanie Saias. Forever Dog Productions is Joe Cilio, Alex Ramsey, and Brett Boham.